out there on the page. I am Joshua. This is
Leslie.
Boom. We are building relationships one pinky promise at a time. That's what we're doing. We wanted to come here live on my page because we got so much love. I think it was a month ago on my page, and we're still getting the love from that page, which is phenomenal. We're so excited about it. So thank you so much for that. We're definitely so ecstatic.
A lot has happened since then.
Yes, a whole lot has happened since then.
So we've been thriving. We've been seeing clients. We've been doing a lot of coaching. We've been doing a lot of going live every week and posting in our private group. So if you're not a member of that, you definitely want to join. But then there's this one thing that we've really done that we dropped.
That we just dropped. So make sure you go join the group, Second Chance Coaching. Go join the group, and what we're going to do after this video, we'll put the link in the comment box. But yes, we're so excited. Just like she said, there's been a lot going on. We've also been traveling. We've been moving around.
We've had a lot going on. Like the last week when we went live, that was the first time we had been home in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and 2 weeks. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we've been actively doing it. Been actively moving, and like I said, we're just ecstatic. Clients are all doing great and doing amazing. We're just excited about it.
People have jumped on board of our story, and we are like in the media, like 450 plus circuits. That was a little thing that was kind of cool.
Yeah. That was kind of cool though. In all major platforms, let me put a little emphasis on that. Like, it's exciting. Why not? Yeah, all the major news station platforms, like we're all on all those, plus like 450 more. It was just crazy. They just enjoyed our story. And they wanted to honor the story. They just was like, whoa. Then they said, do you have books? And we said,
we do now.
We do now.
So we published our books this weekend. It's super cool. We're so excited about it. It's a his and hers perspective. Well, his and her perspective.
There it is. Mm-hmm. It's kind of different. Yeah. His and hers.
Anyway.
Her.
Us. So we each have our own book, and my book talks about what it felt like during the breakup, what it was like. It speaks to the women, and it speaks to the pain. It speaks to what it feels like whenever you're going through that, and then what it feels like when you're at this crossroad, trying to decide. What do I still have feelings for this guy that just now showed up out of nowhere? Do I, can I trust him again? And how to move forward. And then yours.
Yeah, is this really coming from a raw place, just vulnerable, just transparent, just open, and wanting to build that trust again, and showing that as a man you go through things and you are taught to be so tough and so macho that you suppress your feelings and your emotions. Like, your feelings and your emotions don't matter. At a young age you learn this. And when you learn at a young age, you adopt that through your teens into your adulthood. And not making excuses. This is facts and this is real, because the book is real and raw and uncut. And it's for men, for sure, 100%. And what the thing is...
His is.
Yes, mine is. And obviously hers is for the women, and it's showing like what she just told you. But mine is really teaching and showing men that, look, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be open. It's okay to put yourself out there. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay as a man to show emotions, to feel pain. It's okay to find that or attract that woman that you trust and you love, to share those emotions and feelings and pain with, and know that she's not going to throw it back in your face. Know that she's going to take care of it. Know that she's going to... That's what my version. I'm going to go deep with it, but that's the version of it. It's just more of the emotion side of it as a man, and just being vulnerable and basing off of my experiences that what I was going through while the breakup happened on my end.
And for my side, that was really good too. I feel like it took a lot of courage, by the way. I don't want to minimize that, for you to say the things that you did in the book and to talk about. And that was one of the things that a lot of people were fascinated with in the media. They were like, wow, he's just coming so honest. And for the women, it kind of also speaks about like some insecurities that we have. Especially when we've felt that abandonment before, or like when he left, and I'm already feeling like, okay, well, I was on top of my game back then, I was great and living life well and looked good in my opinion, and then 10 years later I'm not that same woman, and feeling those insecurities that you might feel about, I don't want to let him in, or maybe he won't accept me for who I am now. One of the things that I'm very open about is that I was sick. I got really sick, and in that, I some things physically changed about me. One of the biggest things being my weight, which is completely something that a lot of women struggle with, and that I could have decided to stay away, not to even give us a chance, because I was afraid that maybe he wouldn't be attracted to me anymore. But I would have really robbed myself of something, because that's something that he doesn't even
see.
He doesn't even see it.
Yeah, that's neither here or there, that part. And that's also the realness that she's showing and teaching and showing in her book, is really being transparent and vulnerable about that. And it's huge, and we believe that it's huge for women to really endure that, to really see, like, do I really want to take this person back? Mm-hmm. Or do I really want to even love again? Or have I been shattered so much that I don't even believe in it anymore?
And then you just start coming up with a list of excuses. Well, you know, this, and that. And on top of all that, if I could forgive him for all of this, I don't look like the person I did 10 years ago. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And just going, and also, like, for mine, is really showing the guys, like, we can go into the gym all day and work out and exercise, but why are we doing that? That's what I want you to ask yourself, why are you doing that? Is you doing it for health reasons? Or are you doing it to attract that woman? Or why are you doing that? And I also would say the same thing for the women. Like, why you want to go try to be fit? Are you doing it to attract a man? Or are you doing it because your family says you're too big and you should exercise, you should never get this big, or you should never be a certain weight? You got to know why you do the things that you're doing. And that's what both of our books are breaking down and allowing you to see. Like, for me, she's coming with all these insecurities about her weight. She gained weight because she had this little challenge, this health challenge that she was facing, that she went through, that almost, did some things. You have to read the book to really go in a little more detail about it, and I don't want to share too much here. But what I'm saying is that she had all those different feelings of, oh my gosh, I'm not the same. I'm not that athletic body I used to be, that thickness that he really likes. I just got a little more on me. I'm like, I don't give a flip about none of that, but your heart is still the same. Your soul and who you are is still the same. The body is going to change. The looks are going to change. But your soul and your essence is never going to change. That's just who you are in your essence. And that's who she's always been in her essence. She's always showed compassion and love and support for me. Even when she didn't like me, she made sure that I was doing my college work. She probably despised me, but she would always check in and make sure I was doing my stuff. That's who she is in her essence. That has nothing to do with her weight changing. That has nothing to do with if her looks change. That has nothing to do with that. And that's what I'm showing men, that is, you be you. And do the things that you're doing because for you. You're not doing it. I'm not doing it for her. I didn't ask her to forgive me for her. I asked her to forgive me for me. And vice versa. She's going to tell you her version of forgiveness and what forgiveness really means to her, and how and she breaks it all the way down in that book. And for me, I'm just really teaching men how to be vulnerable. If you really want to change and you really want to love again, whether you're trying to get that woman back or that you hurt, whatever it may be. But the most important piece is you. And that's what I want to show the men. That's what I'm showing them in this book. Like, despite if she stays or she goes, I still got to be a man. I still got to live. I still got to move forward. And that's the breakdown of the book.
And in the heart of the books, the messages, and it's also the same in our coaching, what we're trying to do, because I know that a lot of people could have plenty to say about even us starting this coaching thing. But in the essence of our coaching, what we want to do, the reason it was important to us is because one thing that we realized when we were communicating with each other, and one thing that is, I will go ahead and disclose that's in the book, is that what Josh and I had to do and what makes this work and what makes this different and what makes this real is that we didn't come to each other looking for an expectation for him to heal me or for me to heal him, or what could he do for me or what could I do for him. We came as two whole people together, and that's why this is different and that's why it hits different. I couldn't, all those insecurities that I had already faced them. I was already doing things to try to lose weight. I was already doing things, but I wasn't doing it because I was concerned for the way that I felt. For the way that people would look at me, for other people's perception of me. I was doing it because of the way that I felt. Exactly why I was doing it was because my body wasn't meant to hold all that weight. I got bad knees and ankles holding all this weight or whatever it is. I was doing it for me. And the same thing for him. Some of the things that he has done over the past year and a half, he was doing them for him. And so what we did is we healed from the inside out. And then we came across each other. We crossed paths as two whole people who were already working on ourselves. I didn't expect him to come save me or vice versa. And that's the whole culture of our coaching, is that healing starts from inside of you. Second chances start inside of you. So you have to heal yourself before you can attract the relationship you want. Whether it is that, you didn't do anything wrong in the relationship prior, you have to heal yourself from the inside out. Self-awareness is everything.
Yeah, and that's just real. That's deep, and that's what happened. That's why this was able to happen, because she touched on that, because we got a few messages like, what are y'all doing, and like, this is extremely fast or whatever. It was like, well, we were doing this 10 years ago. Not that we need to explain ourselves to anyone, because obviously our clients are getting the benefit. They're reaping the benefit from it. But what we're doing is we're just so real and so raw with it that we want to always negate and all that negativity that might come. We're ready for it, no matter what it looks like, but we know what we're doing, and we know what we were doing back then. We were already running businesses 10 years ago together. So we were doing the same thing that we're doing now. We were doing it back then. Just didn't nobody talk. We didn't talk about it because we didn't care for social media, and we didn't put it out there. So that's why it wasn't mentioned. That's why you don't see the videos you see now. But this is, for us, it's just comical for us, but we also are real about it as well, that we understand this. Like she said, we come two whole people. Not half, like, I was a little broken and shaken up and still has some insecurities, or she was broken and shaken, she has insecurities. No. We've been working on those through this whole process. We have been getting ourselves to where we needed to be, and that's why the attraction happened. That's why the alignment happened, and when it happened, and where it happened, and how it happened. And that's the unique part about it, is where it happened, why it happened, and how it happened, and when it happened. Because we both had to be whole for all the scenario, the alignment to happen the way it happened.
That's right.
And to spend 8-9 hours on the phone. I think 8 was the top, the max. Those are the things that is important to us, and that's why we jump right in to say, look here, let's go and help these couples. Let's go and help these individuals. Because we know what it looks like individually, and we know what it looks like as a couple. And if we know what it looks like in both ways, then why not share that with the people? Because this is what we were doing before. And now we're just more wiser, we're more educated, and we got the lessons behind us to be able to teach it. And that's was second to none right there. And there's two of us doing it. And we got experience. She has so much experience, and I got so much experience. So together, to be honest, we got like 30 years of experience in this whole coaching, counseling, therapy, whatever you want to call it. We got 30 years together, because she's doing it also for 20 years. So, I mean, a lot of people probably didn't know that about her.
We live in a different world now.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, this is what it is, and this is the raw. That's why it works, because it's two whole people that join forces, that have compassion and love for people.
And what's really the thing that's really important about and why it's important to us to coach and to share our story and to do what we're doing is because a lot of people won't talk about this. It happens to people all the time, right? People get hurt, they break up, they people talk, people move on with their lives. We went our separate ways. We lived two very different lives, and then we came back together again. But people don't want to talk about or admit or face what happened. They don't want to face the hurt. Sometimes they like to hold the hurt as resentment and anger. And knowing what can release that hurt, knowing what can release you and make you free from that is very important to us. And knowing that sometimes people pass up the love of their life because of what other people may say. People may have a lot to say about me being with Josh. People may have a lot to say about us doing this coaching thing. There's people who haven't said anything, and but have opinions and feel a certain type of way about all of those things that I just said. But the truth of the matter is that we know what we have, and we know that we could have passed up on a love of a lifetime had we listened to what other people may say.
Yeah, that's real. And that's just the realest it's going to get. I don't know if you really understand that. You might have to play this again for you to really hear what she just said, because that was just real and it was gold. And the emphasis that I always like to put on that is just the realness and the rawness of it, because that's the only way it works, is if you know who you are and you're self-aware of who you are. What somebody else outside of you says, because I got a quote that I say all the time, the outside will cut you, but the inside will heal you. And that's what we've done, and that's what we do every day, is the inside is what heals us. Because this house inside of us is all that what matters. Anything outside of us is just only something that we can help or we can move forward or move away from. That's it. But that's just who we are. So we're always going to be the happy couple. We're always going to show what's raw and what's real. If we get into this, she always likes to say, we argue over everything, but we fight over nothing.
We do.
And it's true. We can get off this live and say, and we can have an argument just like that. And we just did this live and just helped whoever we helped right here.
That's because he's wrong about a lot of things.
See? And then I'll be like, are you serious? Are you really kidding me right now? But that's just what it is, because that's our relationship. And we also, she's not this whole girly, and when she gets girly, I'll tell her, like, are you being girly now? And she'll be like, oh, shut up, stupid. And I'll be like, oh, wow, I'm a little reactive, okay. But it works, because we're not this, that we have to be attached to the hip all the time, holding him. It works for us.
It works for us.
We not see anything wrong with that. But you got to know who you are, and you got to know that person you with.
That's right. And you got to know what you need from that person.
Absolutely.
Because then they have to evaluate whether or not they can give it to you.
Yes, because that's just real. So I'm telling you, be on the lookout for our books.
Man.
We might, should we drop the cover for them?
We could put the cover there.
Because when you see the covers, I'm telling you right now, when you see her cover, look, forget my cover. She thinks my cover is phenomenal. But when you see her cover, because her cover tells it all. Her cover alone is going to want to be like, yes, how can I pre-order that book? I don't care when it comes out, but how can I pre-order it? And send me the link to pre-order. That's what that cover is going to do for you, because it's so real and so raw. The cover is just raw. And I'm telling you right now, mark my word, as soon as we put these covers out here, if you're not saying, then you're a hater. If you're not saying, then send me the link to pre-order this book or these books, then you're a hater. I'm just being real with you. You're a hater, because I'm telling you, it's just real. When I look at the cover, I'll be like, dang, man, I did that. Like, I caused that. I'm looking at that cover. We looked at it today. She also read like 4 chapters of her book again today. We read these things every day.
Yeah, it is quite.
And it's so deep that she's so real and raw with it. And I'm like, dang, I did that. Look, what the heck was wrong with me? So immature. But it's necessary and needed to be heard. Women need to know what it feels like and give them an opportunity to heal, to attract love again.
To know that it's normal to feel hurt.
Yes.
And you're crazy if you don't feel hurt. I mean,
yes,
it's normal to feel hurt, but
yes. And for the
knowing how to
men,
navigate through that pain.
and for the men, it's time for you to really step up. It's time for you to really get vulnerable and share those emotions and feel that pain. That way you don't continue it. You gotta feel it and embrace it. That's the only way to heal it, is to feel it.
To identify why you do the things that you do.
Absolutely. So I'm telling you right now, we're going to drop them covers. She said it. She said it was good. The lioness said it. She spoke and said it was good to drop them. We're going to drop the covers for you. And then probably in about a week, they're going to come out, something like that.
Yeah, as soon as they are able to be out, we'll drop them, let them know they can purchase them.
Boom, just like that, because right now they in the public.
You wanted to have these folks. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, appreciate that, Stephen. Blessings back to you. Appreciate it. Leo, boom, back to you. Bang, where's it at? Bang, bang. Appreciate the love, fellas. And I don't know, I can see only 2. It says 4, or that says 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, also, what we're going to do is, we didn't do it in the last video, but look, if you feel called to, share this on your page. That way your friends and your family can also reap the benefit from this. They can also join the group, Second Chance Coaching. The group is for men and women. Come in and join this. It's a safe place for you to come and share and just talk about what you got going on. We'll do a master class in there. And this is what we're going to be doing. And you get an opportunity to join our programs, our coaching programs, and just go to our website.
And even if one-on-one coaching isn't the thing for you, even if couples coaching isn't something that you feel like you should do right now, join our group. Because like you said, we're going to be having master classes coming up pretty soon there'll be a fee for them, so just so that we can get them up and going. But there'll be something that will enrich your relationship, enrich yourself. They're going to be for whether you're single looking, whether you're single healing, whether you're a couple and you're weighing in the balance of should I stay or should I go. In the group, we're definitely going to help you touch on those things, and we'll have classes along the way that will help you. So safe space, like you said. Please join the group.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Interact.
Yeah, absolutely. KP, what's up, boy? How you doing, man? My partner KP, that's my old teammate right there. KP, much love to you, bro. Hey, but I think that's it. I think that's all we got for y'all. But yeah, go check out the website, secondchancecoaching.net. And we're also gonna put the link to go and join the Facebook group, the page. I think we got 24 members in there. Like we're active every single week in there. She also is really active through the week, and I'm learning to get in there and do the same thing. She's like, "Hey, you need to go look at the group. Hey, you need to go vote in the poll. You need to do this." So we also do a poll in that group. Like, there's some things in there that's about to start happening. Really, there's gonna be fire. We're not gonna be coming to these personal pages like this. And we also we're gonna go live on our Second Chance Coaching business page. We're gonna go live over there too as well. So that's probably where we'll be.
Before we get out of here, we got to talk about this. Well, we're reviving Shucks.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole reviving. She said she knows the story better than me, which is crazy.
I'll just break it down for you in case you don't know. Because he'll probably screw it up. So, how many years ago?
24.
24 years ago. I don't know if you guys know this, but something happened in Josh's life that changed his perspective on life. And he decided that he was going to stop cussing and he was going to go a different way that was more enriching for a different path. I don't know. He probably can't tell this part better, but that's not the part I'm excited about. What I'm excited about is the dedication and to the commitment that he had for Shucks, right? And so Shucks was his exchange for a lot of those things, particularly cuss words or whatever. And if you know Josh at all, and we're on his personal page, so if you don't, that's weird. But if you know him at all, then you've heard him say Shucks about 10 million times, right? That's because that's just the word that he uses. So this brand had kind of died down, but it's important to him, and I know that it's important to him. And so I kind of started talking to him about revamping it in a way of, hey, your Shucks was an exchange of a lifestyle, and then it became a lifestyle for you, right? So we just wanted to challenge people. Hey, what is your Shucks? What is it that you have in your life that you need to exchange for something else? The acronyms originally were
Sewing, Healing, Uplifting, Conversations, Knits, Soul.
The ones that we're wearing right now are our relationship shirts, and in the back of it talks about our relationship. I don't remember what they say though. It says second chances, healing hearts, unbreakable bond, commitment, keeping promises, and staying together. Ooh. That is our Shucks for our relationship, meaning we're going to stick this thing out for the long haul. What is your Shucks? Let us know. Let us know on the Second Chance page here. We're probably eventually, I think he has a Shucks page, and we'll probably revive that. But we definitely are bringing it back alive. If you go to our website, there's merch there. We come up with new stuff all the time. And mainly, the biggest thing is this isn't even about me or the Second Chance relationship coaching thing. It is about this guy. This guy and what is very important to him and the commitment that he made to himself many years ago.
Boom. Hey, thank you for sharing that. That's the support you get right there. That's what when you attract that partner, you get that type of support and that type of love, and it will excel. Because why? It all comes down to the one place, the home. It's all coming to the house. It all goes to one place. And that's what it's all about. But this is a whole nother live, and she almost got me going on that. So I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole on that one. But yeah, that's just what it is. Go check out the website. Like she said, there's merch on the website, and there's some new Christmas little things, Christmas hoodies and sweatshirts like these. These are sweatshirts. I love these sweatshirts. She's a sweatshirt queen, and I'm like, she got me like liking them now. I was a hoodie dude, but now I like these sweatshirts. So you see the merch, and we here with it. But go check out the internet. Go check out the website, secondchancecoaching.net. To join the group, we're going to put the link here. We're going to post a link here to join our group, Second Chance Coaching group here on Facebook. You can go join it. It's free to join. And like I said, we're going to be dropping some master classes in there as well. And those, obviously, she just said it. It's going to be a little paid thing, so it's going to be a private group. We're going to do them in this group, but they're going to turn to another private group that we're going to do it in, because those are going to be our paid clients. That's where they're going to be at. But yeah, go and join that. Holler at us. And
we got to go. We have a coaching session.
oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, it's time for us to go. Wow, we got to go coach.
We'll see you later.
All right, see you.